What is up, beat chasers? My name is Chase, and this is Chasing the Beats. I'm having fun. I hope y'all are having fun because this is just amazing. I love finding new music. Everything that I've heard is unreal. It's so good. I don't know why I didn't do this sooner, honestly. So if you didn't see my last video that I just posted not too long ago, I did a song with Sam Tompkins and REN, and that was Earned It, Man's World, and Falling. So if you didn't get a chance to see that one, go back and check it out. This next video that I'm going to be doing was a recommendation by Janie. Hopefully I didn't get that. Well, I mean, I got it wrong one way or the other, but thank you so much for the recommendation. You were in the comments on a couple different videos saying that I should do 7 Sins next. So I want to show love to the people that are showing love to me. So I will do that video next for you. And if anybody else has a video that you would like me to do, I've got a list going right now. So I have plenty of content, but it doesn't mean that I don't want to add more to it. Now, whether that be REN, The Big Push, Sam Tompkins music, you got Romaine, you got Goran, any of them, and everything outside of that. I'm really open to any and all suggestions. I will just keep adding it to my list, and you know, I want to keep putting out 2 videos a day. So if I do that, I'm going to be, you know, running through it. It's still going to take me a while, but I will get there. And yeah, all the recommendations, especially if you want to get outside of the REN world, I would love that, to start building up that list as well. But either way, I got plenty to go off of, so not a big deal. Now, with that all being said, let's listen to some music and react, shall we? Love different. So right off the bat, these are lyrics obviously going across the screen, but it goes back to each song and each video is so different from the last that this brings in a vibe. You got the red and the black, you got the tombstone in red that says RIP. It makes you feel away. And then with the different language that I don't know. Oh, look, there's some lyrics beneath it. Hold on, let's go back. I want to know what is being said. Go back a little bit more. Okay. Okay, so one thing that I was wondering, so if you can't tell, I mean, I like tattoos. I have tattoos. I'm gonna get more tattoos, and so one of the things that I wanted to get on me was I wanted to get the 7 deadly sins, and I just think that that concept is so cool. So I'm guessing that's what this song is about. I could be wrong, but if it is about the 7 deadly sins, it's going to be cool to listen to what is said about them, how they're portrayed, because you can take them a lot of different ways. And if it's not about the 7 deadly sins, I'm going to find out either way. So we'll see what happens. But I'm hoping that it is, because it's something that I'm interested in. Like I said, I would like to have it tattooed on me in a different way. I would need a lot of skin in order to portray it properly. But yeah, either way, let's find out what the song's about.
I lay broken on the kitchen floor. I clawed at the laminate. Pain wandered my body, an uninvited guest. Bones of a home where the devil could rest. I cursed the gods, cursed my messiah, cursed my maker. I cursed all of creation. There I lay, feeble and thin.
It's cool that REN doesn't discriminate. So, you know, he said, what do you say? I curse my God, I curse the gods, curse my messiah, curse my maker. So it's like, yeah, God's Messiah, Maker. There's different ways that you can look at, you know, who the creator of this world is. But yeah, he's cursing them. So let's see where this goes next.
I cursed my maker. I cursed all of creation. There I lay, feeble and thin. Sick boy, 7 I say. Have you ever felt pain? Stomach wrenching, unrelenting. Tell me, have you ever felt pain? Condescending, muscles clenching. Tell me, have you ever felt rose emerges from the pavement cracks. They'll write my eulogy with broken glass. Eternal parallax.
Pain.
A rose rises from the broken cracks, and then eulogy written by broken glass. Yeah, it's just something beautiful can come out of something that maybe not be so beautiful. At least that's what I interpret the rose coming out of the cracks. But as far as the eulogy written with broken glass, that one's an interesting one. That one makes me think. My mind goes a few different directions. I'm not quite sure what to say about it yet. Maybe it will come to me and I'll touch on it later. But yeah, just still something interesting and notable to point out.
Cracks, they'll write my eulogy with broken glass. Eternal parallax.
Pain.
Pain the author, I accept this. Pain the teacher, bruised apprentice. Pain resisting, pain will come. Pain the mother, I'm the son. Pain that splits you, and too many hits you. The dark and the light will converge to one. Pain that twists you, the heavens dismiss you. The Father, the Ghost, and the Holy Son. Body bags, body.
So what I am kind of taking away from this, so it's kind of interesting. So again, it was talking before I talked about the rose coming out of the crack, but in this case, he's talking about pain, 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 and then talks about the light and the dark, and kind of the way that I see that is, you have to have the bad with the good. You can't really appreciate the good without the bad. So, he talks about rising through the pain and, yeah, let's see. Let's go back
parallax.
to
Pain.
Pain the author, I accept this. Pain the teacher, bruised apprentice.
Yep. So pain the author, pain the teacher, and I accept it. So again, you got to have the pain in order to, enjoy the good. But not only that, we're all going to go through pain in our lives, and so being able to push through it and come out the other side better is the way that we should all be looking at
Pain
it.
is this thing, pain will come. Pain the mother, I'm the son. Pain that splits you, and too many hits you. The dark and the light will converge to one. Pain that twists you, the heavens dismiss you. The Father, the Ghost, and the Holy Son. Body bags, body bagging me. Zip it up quick, get their things on B. I search for peace in the belly of a beast. Sick boy on a matter P.I. Running up a fever, following a leader. Wanna be me, huh? Grass isn't greener. Bright light seizure, dynamite dealer. Dine at the table of the coroner, E-top fuck. 13 years and I've been feeling so stuck. Lucky number 13, just my luck. Empires tumble, rubble and dust. The universe shrinks and the planets combust. In God we trust. God tied a noose to his neck and he walked to the edge and he jumped. Angels wept, I bear witness. Watching the whole thing unfold from my bed. A bed where I never deep rest. A bed where I'm always depressed. A bed with the human oppressed. A bed for a tomb where I slept. A bed in the room that's a womb for this mess. Sick boy bitten by a
Yeah, the whole bed comment is going through a bunch of different scenarios of what the bed is, and I don't know. I'll go back to some of Ren's previous videos. Trying to think of which one it was, but he talked about depression and the music and his mantras and things like that, helping him stay sane through the depression. And so it's like when you're depressed, the bed is the place that you want to be. It's where you want to sleep. It's where you want to, just kind of get away from it all. But the bed is really where the tomb where I slept, where I never deep rest. So it's just stuff like that where it's like, yeah, the bed, you're not going to get anywhere. If you just stay in bed all the time, you're going to, you're going to be in a tomb. That's where you're going to rest for the rest of your life. So you need to get up and move forward and everything. At least that's what I took from it.
Angels wept, I bear witness. Watching the whole thing unfold from my bed. A bed where I never deep rest. A bed where I'm always depressed. A bed with the human oppressed. A bed for a tomb where I slept. A bed in the room that's a womb for this mess. Sick boy bitten by a tick boy. Tell me how it feels to be buried while you breathe. Stones and sticks boy, pain is a gift boy. Hard to make a stand when you crawl on your knees and I kneel. I kneel at the altar of my own disease and I beg the sky for mercy, mercy never came. I did me dirty, 33 and hurting, cursing. Jesus died at 33 and still my sins are...
Oh, again, Ren does this so great in his songs where he changes the cadence. He'll be going with one thing and then he'll change it, and he'll either change the speed of his song, the cadence of the song, or he'll take it to a different pitch, whether it's higher or lower. So it's just prevalent in a lot of his videos, and it's just cool to see it happen over and over again, but in different ways as well. So Yeah, that's awesome. I love it.
I kneel at the altar of my own disease and I beg this guy for mercy, mercy never came. I did me dirty, 33 and hurting, cursing. Jesus died at 33 and still my sins are lurking. Gears are turning, future stays uncertain. Surgeon incision, murder ambition. Fear of the unknown preserves a religion. Denounced the gods when my body went missing. Back then, the pain spray ricochet like a Mac 10. Hot lead hit the bed that was trapped in. Red wings, seraphim out of God's grace. Cried tears from heaven like Clapton. Stick pins in the voodoo Hendrix. Thick skin, stay humble Kendrick. Stay skeptic, check the biometrics. Bloodstain, crime scene, forensic. Lights on, lights on.
Man, his bars, I mean, the way that he pulls everything together and he references certain things in such a subtle way that, if you're not paying attention, or I mean, I guess if you don't get the references either, you may not understand it, but it's just playing on different things, like song titles and the artists, and bringing it all together. So, going back, let's see if we can catch
Lead hit the
a
bed that
couple
was
of them.
trapped in. Red wings, seraphim out of God's grace. Cried tears from heaven like Clapton. Stick pins in the voodoo Hendrix. Thick skin, stay humble Kendrick.
So it's talked about Clapton, Hendrix, and Kendrick. So I'm guessing each of those things that he said were song titles to their songs. Again, I could be wrong. It's just what I'm noticing is again, his bars and the way that he's pulling everything together. He's telling a story and he's saying, here's these different things by these different artists. And yeah, so it's cool to see.
Stay skeptic, check the biometrics. Bloodstain, crime scene, forensic. Lights on, lights out. Fade into the background. So down. Running from the silhouette of self-doubt. By now. Really should have figured this shit out. Lights on, lights out. Smackdown. Let it be. Quote John Lennon. Click clack, John got shot for attention. What does that tell you about the good of intentions? Bitterness formed in a storm of aggression. Prophets get dropped, imagining heaven. Martin Luther, Mahatma, Dada. 6-6 followed by 6 and 7. Build them, praise them, bury them, dead. I was born to be half a man with half a chance. My heart isn't half righteous, half is down and half a gram. Half those troubles and thoughts stay darker than Urukai master plan. Sharper than glass shard, splinter and cinnamon. Irony could kill a man. He makes money when the music lands. Expand, pay me my cheese, rain down parmesan. Followed by 7.
Pain makes money when the music lands.
Sharper than glass shard, splinter and cinnamon. Irony could kill a man. He makes money when the music lands. Expand.
So he talked about being born half a man, and the way that I'm taking is, when you're not given everything to you, dished on a silver platter with a silver spoon in your mouth, you have to work a lot harder for it. And that line that he said about pain making money when the music lands is just, Ren is speaking from his heart when he's writing all of this stuff down. And so finally, when one of his songs hits, it's like, wow, people can feel the pain, feel the aggression, feel the, feelings that Ren is going through as he's putting this down. And that's the most successful music, in my opinion, is the ones that you're speaking from the heart. You're telling a story from experience. You're pulling from your own emotions. And so, yeah, that one line right there is kind of what I took from that.
And glass shard, splinter and cinnamon. Irony could kill a man. He makes money when the music lands. Expand, pay me my cheese, rain down parmesan. Followed by 7 whole sins for a self-made Armageddon. Sin 1, pride. Pride makes a man kill a man for his ego to survive. Sin 2, lust makes the grass look greener. Crucifies trust. Sin 3, gluttony. Humans consume planet Earth gets the frontal.
Gluttony is, oh man, and I'm glad it's going through the 7 sins right now because again, I love the 7 sins. It's really cool, but gluttony is one that is just so prevalent in the world. It's one of the, lust is another one. Greed. All of them are actually pretty prevalent, but gluttony is just one that we see people just gluttony in the consumption of technology and the consumption of, food and the consumption of, porn, whatever it is. Honestly, it's just the gluttony where it's just an excess. It's just a lot. So, yeah, that's one that has always stuck out to me. But let's go back to 1. So
makes a man kill a man for his ego to survive. Sin 2, lust makes the grass look greener. Crucifies trust. Sin 3, gluttony. Humans consume planet Earth gets the frontal lobotomy. 4, sloth, rinse and repeat, reruns, repeat, time lost. Sin 5, envy. That's when one man's win is another man's frenzy. Sin 6, wrath, rage, vengeance, killers, psychopath. Sin 7, greed. Greed plants a seed that will destroy us all if we succumb to greed. If we take what we need, then take more than we need, then our oceans will bleed. Still we feed and we feed and we sleep and repeat. Then we exile the shepherds and follow the sheep. We inherit the meat. We inherit this world that we bruise and we beat. We inherit this vanity, so because of creeds. Inherit the liars, the murderous thieves. One sin for every one day of the week.
Whew. Okay. Yeah, I mean the seven sins. That's exactly what it was. It was going through all of those, and it's so crazy how each sin correlates to different ones. Like, you know, lust and gluttony. Like, you can definitely have gluttony in, you know, lusting over things, but also, you know, the grass is greener. Like, oh, I want that. You know, jealousy can be considered lust. You know, pride being the first one. You know, if we're too prideful, it's hard to be humble and let go of our ego, which I think that's a good thing that Ren has done, is he's let go of his ego. Yeah, he's just done such a good job of that. And so, yeah, pride being the first one is very relatable to Ren as a whole. But yeah, and then it gets into the last deadly sin, which was greed. And you know, the first React video that I did was Money Game part 1 through 3, and greed is such a big part of the money game. And you know, it says, you know, the 7 deadly sins are going to create all of these different types of people, and now here you get to have them. Like, you get to deal with them. Like, these are the things that are being created by all of these deadly sins. So at the end of the day, here you go, you get to put up with them and deal with them. And so yeah, I wish I could say that, you know, those are going to get away or become less prevalent, but that's the way of people. You know, they're prideful, they're gluttonous, they're lustful, they're envious, they're, you know, greedy, they're all of those things. And so it's just not going to go away, but it's how do we ourselves act and react to situations so that we can stay away from those deadly sins as much as possible. So yeah, I mean, that's really what it comes down to, is just be the best people that we can be. I think that Ren puts that out there, is, you know, we all fight demons, we all are dealing with something, and, you know, despite dealing with all of that, we can still be good people. We can still, you know, help people, have kindness, and, you know, fight our demons together, because a lot of us are going through similar things. And so Ren putting that out there in music form and video form, that's one reason why it's so powerful at the end of the day. So again, thank you so much for this recommendation. It was cool. It was a different video with graphics, a cool message as well, something that I am interested in and passionate about, which being the 7 deadly sins. So yeah, this song, The 7 Sins, was a great one to go to next. So again, thank you. Man, 100 subscribers, that's what I'm going for. If I could get 100 subscribers in the next couple days, ooh, that would be great. If not, not a big deal. Again, I'm doing this for me. I'm learning that I have a huge passion for what I'm doing, so it doesn't matter who's watching, who's reacting, who's subbing, none of those things. I'm just enjoying when it does come back to me, because I want to put something out that y'all will enjoy as much as I'm enjoying doing it. So thank you for your support. Share it with your friends. Leave a comment. Again, I want to get away from Ren eventually, and so any other song recommendations that you can get, please make those recommendations so that I can start making that list. So thank you again, and until next time, keep chasing the beats.